Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day, wherever you may be watching this in your time zone. First, I want to thank God for allowing me to wake up this morning. So it's my hope and prayer that you get something from this video. From the book I recently put together, maybe it took a month or so, maybe shorter than that. The title of the book is An Alphabet Youth. It's not a book that was crafted or put together and after planning. No, it's not that. This book came on the heel for those of you who live in Savannah, Georgia, or those of you who live across another state. There's a recent, I can't remember exact, active shooting in Savannah where 3 people got shot. And I think one person eventually died. But before that happened, the day before, I was on my phone and looking at a bunch of videos, and all these youth videos were popping up about youth shooting people for territory or for whatever reason. And I said, why are these videos popping up on my phone, one after another? And I was going to skip it and go to something else. I said, maybe there's a message in this. Then I thought about, maybe I need to write something pertaining to youth. Because many years ago, before some of you probably was born, I thought about, I was told or asked that I should write a book for youth during my law enforcement days. And I must admit I didn't consider it, maybe because it wasn't time. Then I asked God, I said, what should be the title? And the title of the book is what he gave me, An Alphabet Youth. Well, I forgot something. Let me take a quick thing. I apologize for that. And I was given the title, An Alphabet Youth. I said, Alphabet Youth. And as my previous days of time of writing, I trust that God will give me the know-how to write this book. So I started the chapter a few. The very next day, I write some more. And about 5:45, I felt something was going to happen. And I said, Lord, I feel like something going to happen. Whatever it is, please, I forgot exactly how I said it. Don't get worse or something to that effect. And then, 5:45, I looked at the phone and I saw where there was an active shooting that took place in Savannah, Georgia. I said, wow, an active shooting by youth shooting. They showed a video where gang members were shooting at each other, black males, in this broad daylight, in front of cameras, in a local mall, firing a gun. I said, wow, this book was meant to be written. Before you all get upset or think, why am I writing a book about someone getting shot and someone died? The book is not about that. I'm just telling you how it was birthed, came into existence. I had the foresight to recognize that something is going to happen, or I need to write something pertaining to youth. And that's what I did. So I thought about it, and I started it, and I put together, I think it was 53 pages. And I let someone read it, a teacher. I used Grammarly, spell checker, a lot of AI tool. One, type it in, letting it do grammar, spell check. Did a very good job. And I put the book together and I got a copy back, and it was 53 pages, and God said to me, you forgot to add a chapter. And what is the chapter? And one of the chapters, I cannot read and write. When I was where I was in school working, had a in-school suspension class, students were sent to me and said, Mr. Milton, I can't read and write. I said, really? And a lot of them could not read and write the basic sight language, couldn't pronounce certain words. And I knew some of them have phones, they text each other. They use, some kids resort to using street language when they communicate in the form of texting and not standardized English or writing. And I said, wow. So I put that in the book. And when I put that in the book, I kept adding chapters. And it turned out to be 61 chapters, I think 131 pages. So you'd be wondering, Anthony, what are you talking about in Alphabet Youth? In the world of gangs in different communities, they have their own gang sign. In the language of sign language, this was an A, if I'm correct. So A and Alphabet Youth is a Y. So this is my symbolic gang sign, not an actual gang, but those of us who buy the book or read the book or like what they say, you have become, because this can touch you too. Yes, it's for youth, and someone has to say how old you have to be to read it. If you can read, if your child can read enough to understand it, no pictures, simple, no bad language, no profanity, just topics that make you think. On my Facebook page, I put the link where you can take a picture of the QR code, or just type an Alphabet Youth into the search engine and it'll take you open an Amazon, type in an Alphabet Youth. You see the book, hit the Kindle version. The paperback is there. The paperback allows you to read 5 chapters, and you can see all the table contents. I think the same thing with the ebook. But the ebook gives you 9 chapters of deep, what I call good reading. My YouTube keep popping up. So I thought about it, and matter of fact, I ordered some books, and they came yesterday. So this was, the one I'm going to show you is the copy that I requested so I can look at it and make any errors. And this is the book. How do I get the title? I used Copilot AI, and I typed in, say, I want a book cover showing the image of a child standing in the dark, surrounded by alphabets, letters, and that was given to me. And then it gave me the subtitle, A Spiritual Wake-Up Call in the System of Influence. A spiritual wake-up call in the system of influence. This is not to insult anyone, but let me ask you this question. A lot of individuals do not know their ABCs. They don't. Even a youth and adults. So what do you see? You say, Anthony, I see ABCs. But I see more than that. Some of them I'm going to let you think in a few minutes. What do you see? You don't see my face. You see a bunch of letters. But do you see a name in the ABC? There are 26 letters in the alphabet. Your name is among the 26. Everything in your house, your car, what you have on, your body, your organs, everything in this world comes from 26 letters of an alphabet. Our bad behaviors, the things we do that's not godly, everything comes from the 26 letters of the alphabet. An alphabet youth, an alphabet male, female, and adult. Everyone, everything come from 26 letters in the alphabet. So now, you see your name here is in the midst of this. 26 letters. When a child is behaving in a bad way, talking back to mother, they're expressing themselves from the 26 letters in the alphabet. When they are disobedient, when they do bad things, when adults do bad things, but when we all do bad things, we really do bad things, it falls in the category of an alphabet. I even go further and say this world is an alphabet world. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth. In the beginning, say the Word was with God, the Word was God, and God the Word. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's John, 1 John. Everything. So that's why he gave me the alphabet title. So I said it to a few people, and they said, "Oh, I like the title. It's catchy. It makes you think." Yes. I'm having a communication with you right now. I'm speaking using the 26 letters in the alphabet to communicate with you. Your child, or where you are, or what you do from this very moment, you can be exercising an alphabet behavior. Bad or good, good or bad, however way you look at it. We are living in the alphabet world. Like I said, there's nothing in this world that does not come from 26 letters of alphabet. Even Spanish language, foreign languages have alphabets. A dog can understand the alphabet. You listen to the sound. No one can escape from the alphabet world in which we live in. If I did not put this book together and I saw the title, it would capture my attention. I would want to know what's in it. As I mentioned, you can go to Amazon and read the first 9 chapters. And for those of you who have not done that, or put it on the back burner, I'm going to cite some of the titles that it don't allow you to see. And where did these titles come from? I was just thinking in the moment. And by using the term alphabet in place of the actual word, you should have an idea of what I'm talking about. It should make you think. The book is $9.99 on Amazon, Kindle, immediately download. The hard copy, if I'm correct, I think I got it $14. And I made my first sale today. A young lady watched the e-book, and she liked it. A co-worker working in another building, and she wanted the book, and I told her to order some, and the book came in. So that'd be my first sale, physical sale. Probably got some on Amazon, I do not know, because Amazon have a thing that when you put books on their site, they have a deadline when they give you the money. I think it's 6 months. But I can order my books and set the price to them and gain the cash immediately. So that's one advantage. But the book is a good book. It will make you think. It will expose your alphabet behavior. When you're yelling at your husband and brother and sister, mother, father, whoever, you shouting, "I hate you, I can't stand you," from the 26 letters of the alphabet. When you decide to look at yourself and decide that you don't want to be part of that gang, and alphabet use, where you're doing bad things, then you begin the exercise of the conversation. So these are some of the titles you should understand. Like one says, who is the alphabet parent? Political alphabet. You know the store Victoria's Secret? I did a spin-off. Alphabet Victoria has no secret. No sagging alphabet allowed. Keep use alphabet in your pants. Keep use alphabet in your pants. Not keep your alphabet. Keep use in your pants. I think I want it that way to capture your attention. Keep use. This is a copy. I don't know. I think I might have corrected in the regular book. If not, I can go back into it. But it's still falling into place. Alphabet Victoria has no secret. An alphabet reflection. I took 26 letters of the alphabet and doing searches and using AI tools to give me 26 positive or even criminal things pertaining to the 26 letters of the alphabet. And this is in the book, a breakdown. Forgiveness that frees, exposure that heals, identity that redeems, justice that rebuilds, naming that reclaims, obedience that aligns, question that leads to revelation. I'm making that paper. I think I did put that in there. An alphabet abortion. People that promise power, money that manipulates, and I'm making that paper. Misspell alphabet change. Misspell alphabet change. Transgender. Everything begins with an alphabet. Let me see if I want to read that one, a little bit of it. Let me read this a little bit. An alphabet system of control. It is a system governed by the street code. A system where a young person might join a gang and view it as their extended family because they may lack a supportive structure at home. Gang affiliation gives them a sense of protection, importance, and financial benefit. It is a system where he or she is willing to die in the name of representation. A system where death, unalive, is seen as the only true path to freedom. It is a system that is not godly. It is a system of internal and external control. It is a system where color of your skin does not protect you or make you immune to violence. It is a system that where nonviolence coexists with pain in countless forms. It lures youth who are seduced, tempted, or intimidated. It is a system fueled by illegal drugs and weapons. That's some of an alphabet. Then let me see what I want to read. When I write something, you may think you know what it's going to be about by the title, but as you get into the book, you'll see that it's way past that. Verse 13:25. Chapter 13, everything begins with an alphabet. What you about to read or hear will elevate your thinking into a never-before explored venture. From this moment forward, you will begin to see people and every physical thing as part of the alphabet. Why? Because every person, everything in the body, object, medicine, liquid, and chemical have a name. And those names are formed from the 26 letters in the alphabet. We are walking, breathing cluster of letters, interacting with other cluster of letters. Here where it gets interesting. A deaf individual uses alphabet to communicate. Even dogs and cats recognize pronunciation of the words and respond to the alphabetical cues. There's no escaping this alphabet world we are living in. From now on, you begin to view your environment, your family, friends, your world as a vast community of alphabets. Other countries use different versions of alphabet, and that is part of your book. Like I say, you can read 9 chapters on Amazon. You see 5 chapters paperback, and you can see the title. It's my hope that this book pique your interest, because like I said, it was not planned. It was given to me in the midst of a thought by seeing a bunch of videos. God is always speaking to us. We just have to listen. This book is at the right time because any youth can read from it and add the ending. There's no closed ending to the book. You only close it you don't close it because it'll always be speaking to you. So that's an alphabet youth. It's my hope and prayer that you find what I share with you interesting, or even what you read interesting, and you want to book. Not only that, share with your friends and family members. I had an old saying, it's not old saying, well, I've been writing since the 70s. If I was writing for money, I would have stopped a long time ago. But I write, the money that follows is from the fruit of my labor. But I knew this book in your hands can be a blessing to you or your child. I say from 12 and above, but they are able to read below 12. They can read the chapters. Different chapters may capture your attention or their attention. And you want to know how to use the term alphabet. Keep your alphabet in your pants, young men. You know what I mean by that. Keep your alphabet in your pants. No sagging. Everything. So one may be asking, so okay, Anthony, I enjoy what you said. You told me how I can buy the book. You told me what I can do with the book. All that is fine. It may be helpful to you and your family member who you share it with. Allow them to hear or read what you said. And I heard people say, okay, Anthony, what is the next chapter? What is the next book going to write? Actually, I have another. I'm going to make this a workbook. Have everything together. I just need to put it on paper. Compile it into a workbook form. And what is the title? I heard something. A lady was teaching on a subject. So I said, wow, that subject, I had never heard. What she said caused me to think about a title of a message. And I said, wow, I had never heard a message like what I'm thinking. So I titled the message originally as Slavery 69. Awake. It's not about sexual. Nothing sexual. Nothing sexual in my book that I just alphabet use. Clean, no profanity. Basic, common stuff that anyone can read, that you can let your child read in the corner and they won't find anything. It'll make them think when they read the word alphabet. It'll cause them to think, what do you mean by keep your alphabet in your pants? And I didn't even leave the women off the hook. It's the way I have plays on words, because I write in metaphors. So I said, well, I'm going to change it from Slavery 69, because people may have the wrong mindset. So I thought about it, and the thought came to me, name it Slavery 69. The message is in the title. Slavery 69. If you feel that you got an idea of what I'm talking about, and you come close to it, type it in the comment section. And if I like what you put together, I will let you know, and you'll get a free book. If you live wherever you live, if I choose you, you have the directions. I'll give you the directions. I will give you have my email. You give me your email address. Your address, and I'll send it to you. Again, the one I already have together, already put together. I'm not going to give it away what I mean, but the message is within the title. Slavery 69. The young people may know the star 69. I mean, maybe the older people. But again, if you have an idea that you know what it really means, know what it means, well, I can say they got the concept. My books, and also when you go to Amazon, my books, all of my other books are there, would allow you to read a few chapters, few pages. And I have one, it's not about you, it is about God. Because we live in a world where it's about us. Me, the me moment. That's a chapter in the book. It's not about based on true stories pertaining to me when when I was in law enforcement and from other thoughts that came to me. So this is the 11th book, and the other one will be the 12th. And it's kind of ironic. Slavery starts 69. Tomorrow, I'll be 69. God willing, if I wake up, He allowed me to wake up. I'll be 69 years old. I know I don't look him. And I have a friend also. If God allows to wake up, we thank you for that. Slavery, star 69, is my call to action. Right? Short or long, however you want to express yourself. What do you think that I'm talking about? Because when you write what you think I'm talking about, I will do a video on that and show you it may lines up with what you said. But when you hear what I have to say and whoever I pick, you're going to be surprised and say, you know what? That is happening today. But it never been spoke of in a manner I will present. So thank everyone for listening and joining this book review. It's my prayer that you share it with other people. Allow them to hear what you heard. It's not about going viral. I don't do, yes, I would like my videos to go viral, but I don't do them for them to go viral. If they go viral, they go viral. Okay, go viral. What's next? I'm going to try to get another one to make it viral. My books, when you go to the Amazon, it makes you think. It points the finger back at you. It points the finger back at me to let you to see. And sadly, the young lady who encouraged me, that always used to encourage me over 30 years, is no longer here. It's March 17th. She falls to natural death, never to return. And I know she will be jumping for joy, because she always used to like my writings. She said, where you get these stuff from? She said, you got a big head. And my other friend said, you got a big head, all this stuff oozing out you. I laughed. So think about it. Go to Amazon. You know, if you don't buy the book, that's fine. But you will get 9 chapters on the ebook that you can share, send a link to somebody else. Because somebody else needs this. We're living in a world right now that young people need to be waking up. It's not about saving everyone, because everyone will never be saved or rescued, because they made their mind up. They enjoy the lifestyle that they're living in. It's not a book about condemnation. It's a book to highlight the world that we live in. And I know for sure that you're thinking about the words that you're speaking and you're going to speak come from 26 letters in the alphabet. So one, I close by saying, oh, I don't know my alphabet. I can't remember my alphabet. Is it A, B, D, E, F, O, W, Y? That's a bunch of mixed up alphabets, mixed up thoughts that need to be put in the right place. So you can read, not street ebonics, but the proper language of how and what you need to say to that drop today. So allow this card, to penetrate your mind. If you look at this card and you don't know your alphabet, it's not a put down. Because if I take to another level, well, I don't know my alphabet, then I don't know a lot of things in life that I need to know. You see where I'm going with this? Well, I don't know my alphabet. I I mix them up. I put them in the wrong place. I say the Z before the W or the R before the E. I just don't know. I can't memorize it. How you can relate that to life in our choices. We can be very confused, knowing what we should do, the good things. Don't let someone else write your alphabet for you. Write it out yourself if you have to do it on paper. But I'm bringing it to the physical room. Your behavior and what you're doing, what you're not doing, and what you should be doing is a bunch of mixed up alphabetical behaviors that need, oh, and I have this in the book. We are taught that we must write on the line. Anything below and above is wrong. We must behave in a straight manner, going to point A to point C. Anything above and below is an art of confusion. We just don't know how to communicate with our friends and family members. 26 letters in the alphabet defines you tonight. Don't let someone, right, I had a thought. In public school, I think it's some or maybe all of them that I know and heard. They don't teach cursive writing anymore. Cursive writing to me make you stop, slow down, and write the letter in the right manner, left or right hand. Apply that to life. When we are so quick to just write out and behave and put our alphabet in all kind of mumble-jumble ways, we're doing that with our behaviors. We above the line and below the line. We're not listening to the truth to keep us going straight. So cursive writing in some schools is not taught. Some people cannot sign a check in cursive. Some people cannot read and write. Is that a bad thing? No. Back in the day, a lot of individuals, I know a lot of people, do not know how to write, but they can read, or they can express themselves in a manner they know how. Lack of knowledge destroys us. Allow this message to be your alphabetical behavior. Allow this message to be your 26 letters. What you gonna do? F-R-E-E, S-E-E-K, M-I-N-D, knowledge, power, everything comes from 26 letters. You won't be writing me and say, oh, this gonna have an alphabet. Yes, it do. One word is an alphabet. 2 words an alphabet. Everything is defined by alphabet. So thank you. You see, if anything I need to say, like I said, a call to action. Slavery, *69. A call to action. What do you think it means? Write in the comment section. Or you can email me at todanow7@gmail.com if you don't want anyone to see your comment. Email me at todanow7@gmail.com and tell me what you think I mean by slavery *69. Again, has nothing to do with sex. No sexual connotations. Call to action. And what is the time frame? Maybe, I don't know, the end of this month. The end of this month is fine. I'll pull from the question, the comment I get. How long it has to be, it depends on what you think or come across your mind. So thank you for joining and listening. God willing, I'll be back